This FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
It is a very, very difficult job. And
it is a very difficult job. It's
because of I don't think any MP goes out of it to promise a mess of will be a problem. It's not possible.
Well, it is not self solve will be a problem, but if you say you share what brabo and sana obey MP, you share what brabo after MP, you share ebi I will say what babemu, will be or how babemu, but unse nipa di ohene won ani so. Enti obeka say na oba say into abama we say as you said, you become the face of the community. You become the channel through which they can, put their grievances. Assembly woman one be one be also. But if you are my brother, my lifestyle, HSS, say why a big man? Ain't he? Who say obebre because we a government spokesperson. Ona customer man penini. Ain't he? Obi bana say comedy now to me catch so ni bi.
Because you see, the perception is that
exactly.
Anything to of course, it is true. Our words have influence. If I happen to speak to a colleague minister, it's likely to say, another person. That one, there's no doubt about it. And only your friend with social capital. Your friend with social capital. Even with you because of your fame, there are doors that will open for you quicker.
True.
Than a normal person.
True.
I use the word advice. The only word I'm person uses.
Let me tell you, I don't know how else. Than a regular everyday person.
Exactly. If you come say, any regular everyday person who come to see because of your name and face recognition, you are likely to be attended to quicker.
No, correct.
Your friend is social capital. And you say,
but I'm not for social capital and as financial capital. I want a problem, no one.
So, depending on what would be you can
leverage on that
to the benefit of society.
Yeah.
If you also say they are no business and now they pray with the mouth, but that can lead you into very serious waters. That's nothing. But it gives you social capital. If you are able to be able to move things and shake things, that is what happens. It is not true. I mean, it's a loan. A car loan, most MPs dead and it is a loan.
Okay.
If the company say, in fact, your local parliament, even before you see the documents relating to the loan now apply, now you're starting to figure. They started to for the remainder of 4 years. And then sometimes there's talk about S-Gasia. I mean, S-Gasia, a year, 4 months salary for every year you serve as an MP. And see, I know in this of the years it can be a move, a best a car wabbo in your tenure as an MP now. But there are a lot of misconceptions. The reason why I had to come out to speak this way is to correct the misimpression. In fact, I'm sure that you've heard on an occasion or two, say Parliament, like I said, complain,
yeah.
All those things affect. In fact, until about 10 years ago, I mean, now the phenomenon of offices in Kabul, didn't even have offices. Until about 10 years ago, under President Nelson, you innovative job system. And MP's office community.
Yeah.
Who share MP officer and the Kabul to the Kabul documents one or the energy. So MPs endure a lot.
But Felix, MPs endure a lot.
We tamper the criticism a bit.
I think MPs endure a lot based on in command. One, MPs endure a lot. Two, also is an impossible job. But most spend this cabaret just to become an MP. Why?
I mean, that is also another conversation altogether. For some reason, I mean, well, anyway, I've not been around since forever.
Yes, so they feel over for you. Yeah.
It was not like that before.
Yeah.
But in recent times, are there demand driven? Just like there are times I work on a campaign. Who could now say work now what is a man who you will say oh dear. We do the crack anything. We do the Yamam and
yeah, I know. So bottom line.
Yes, it has become a certain feature of our politics. People expect to say, as all money can people tell you in the middle of the campaign, sometimes we will take almost a car, no, yes, they tell you point blank.
Sky and Tuaba.
Oh, I'm Canada. who could now just campaign, kasa, and if you leave without leaving anything, and then you just say about one who didn't go answer.
Naturally, there was Miss Kakra.
Sometimes internal primaries. Never general election cost. No, you see, it's a message. I have always insisted to look. And who is that? Mosquito, any other senior adults. We must do a universal adult survey system. If you go by it to say, we should have not less than 18 to 20,000 registered members.
Yeah.
Of course, the supporter base is larger. But I'm not sure within some years, based on the last registration, I don't know. If you work on your primaries, now they are 18 to 20,000. How are you even going to be able to pay them? It levels the field. But if currently, say America say 1,500 delegates,
yeah,
to the Nisha, the demands will be higher.
And then influence.
Many times, you can say it is uncommon because it's just a amount for the budget. But it is a conversation that must be had. Maybe I when they say it is not sustainable. It will be cars. In fact, there have been times of the cars could see what. Young Mama no what's the cars with the agreement that you're so man. But you see, people are basically compelled to do this because of the demand. And a demand driven. Demand. So you must outdo your competitor.
Yeah.
If you want to win. But babies are saying, okay, and you're saying by force. I don't know. Oh, how? Many people come with a pure heart. Me say, baby, you know, if you're back camper. They have been there many times. They are playing another.
Yeah.
You can see clearly that they lack a certain representation. It's almost actually in many things. If there was a day, many madam for your minister will say, I mean, money for some reason. Your talk also in the year. He told me, market compared to me. You know, I'm a car, and the campaign 2020. We are not really cry, and it was a 4-wheel drive.
Wow.
Because of the bad nature of the roads. It was obvious that they need representation of a certain sort. That draw attention to their plight. Then I've been able to do many of that, even in this, many of those in this short space. So it was with a genuine heart and commitment.
It's a cow be born so we drew her.
Exactly. Ama in kind of and I'm sure that is the case for many of my colleagues. But there are these things that emerge, man, and yet beyond MPs, and it is a conversation that must be had.
I think so too.
We may need reforms. But in terms of facilities and MPs, there is not different from what everybody gets. Minister, Yamao, 4-wheel drive, Yasama, Salunka. And on a duty post car.
Yes.
It's a bank top. Na or the amount. It's a obvious one. Now we go. So until recently, now buying fuel. Say yeah, a bank has to maintain it. The amount lows now the tar, and also a buying advances can amount. Now you're sitting in a car case. In fact, they're the same thing. Make you crack, I say the loan is even more cost effective because the man we are buying fuel, are buying air maintaining. One is we are all that what are buying our driver car. You understand? So really it is the same, and yet it's not like MPs are advantaged over their colleagues. The same thing for judiciary. They get of a certain standard. They get 4-wheel drives, any any other incentives.
But they don't have the same pressures the MP has.
That was it.
But they don't have the same pressures the MP has.
In fact, I said it. People don't even know their faces. In fact, it's very difficult to identify a judge out of uniform.
True.
So they don't. They want to square winning the ones who are the most often they live in government bungalows in areas that are restricted access. But MPDA, the Oba Accra, Ejuma or Parliament are not person now. In fact, baby, I want to know is the first thing that people must know as part of the campaign.
Because you are representing the people.
Exactly. And in fact, in many instances, it started even before I became an MP. But because I had done politics for some time, people don't need me.
Yeah.
And then because of problems with release of funds for the district assembly, before 2024 elections. Many of these requests came to me. In fact, I started doing it even before I became an MP. There are places I've done it. I have built those compounds, basic community centers. I have provided water, and many other things, even before becoming an MP. Because the people needed, and I think I'm about it. And yes, they are. They have genuine concerns. They are genuine. They are genuine concerns. And yes, they are. They just said something. Don't be disconnected. You know, they have genuine concerns. That must mean to the council.
Yeah.
Because the thing is harrowing, and people, especially in area, we may overlook these things. But all core rural communities, they are major having Macoledia. When you're even in Free Senior High School, when you're Primaries College, oh, Martin. So, let me hear about 200 to 300, because the 500 cities to transport a palano to the fencing. For some reason, young sick. There was a day I made a campaign and became a fantasy because now I knew the sign. Not you, when you mean go was we transportation.
500 cities.
Send the child to Primaries College. In the end, he had to go to a grade C school. Meanwhile, you and I know so called Primaries College and
yeah.
His life would have changed because of the kind of education and the prominence of the school, and even his mates in that school. Not that there's anything wrong with going to a grade C school.
No, but of course, that's life, the advantages with Primaries College.
Exactly. But so it tells you the level of hardships and deprivation people in those communities face, which invariably has to fall on the MP to resolve. In the case, we should have anything between 150 to 200,000 residents. We're registered so as voters in are about 75,000, if I'm not mistaken. So look at the numbers. How is one person going to be able to resolve all these problems? In any event, government decision of Ghana is limited to general sectorial financing, maybe education, health. But government doesn't give about a man for to come the more mobility. You know, and that is a weird Juma and Sana when you be the attention to one year Juma, and now for some reason you belong to a vulnerable group. That burden now falls on the MP. So that is the extent of problems at MPC compared to whatever it is said. The person who says MPC. It does not come close
at all.
It does not come close. In fact, if the moment you become a candidate, that problem starts confronting. It's what I say, no more. So I spent this to become a candidate. I spent that to become a candidate. And yes, the woman is kind of move to go. You know.
But Felix.
Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet